Do 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 do. Whew. All right. Are we live?
Yep.
Hello. Welcome, Ned. Thanks for coming in. Hello, everyone. My name is Namek, and welcome to tonight's stream. Happy Monday, I believe. It is Monday, right? Yep, it is Monday. Summer's almost over. I should say August, but for some reason, Texas just keeps getting hotter and hotter and hotter. So depending on where you are, you either have you are either, burning off like me or having a great summer, depending on where you are, of course. Anyways, today we are continuing our adventure with Undertale Yellow. I don't have much to say other than the fact that I do need to concentrate because, boy, the bosses in this game is no joke, especially on the route that we are on.
You got this.
I almost had it last time, I think. I was like 2-3 hits away from ending her. But yeah, I had too much fun talking to you guys, that's why. Anyways, let's continue. I practiced a little bit right after I ended the stream for about 15 minutes, and it was fine. I beat her. But obviously I didn't want to do it on off stream. You guys will be mad at me. But I have not practiced since yesterday, so we'll see how, 2 days ago. So let's see how rusty I am. I don't have much to say about the story other than the fact that we are a complete monster.
That do be the genocide route for you.
Yeah. I think it's good that I waited so long to play this route, just because time has kind of like eased my attachment to these characters. Because if I did this right after a pacifist run, I might need a psychiatrist. Alright, she told me to hide, blah blah blah. Dignify share would do. You see, if I heard you've been up to no good. You've been moseying around, terrorizing the nice folks of this underground settlement. In other words, we're not going to see any other character except for these two. Basically, when we first get here, we had to do a couple of side quests for Starlo. But it's fine. Alright. Settle this fairly. A duel. Oh, right. You know what? This time I'm not going to pull the trigger. I believe one of the viewers last time told me that that we don't have to... I want to see what happens if I don't shoot. I think I remember that Starlo has a rubber bullet, which makes me shooting him even worse. So, let's try it. Crawl. Okay, I never seen this part. I can't do it. Not for real. I'm such a fraud. Thanks for letting me feel cool for a short moment. Oh my god, that's even worse. God, that's so much worse. Emotionally, that's so much worse. Oh god, I don't need to hear Soroba's words because I mean it's just damning. Well, you shouldn't have friend-zoned him. That's what I'll say. Here we go. Is she harder than the pacifist route? I would say so, simply because there's no checkpoint. See, I remember this. Oh, Jesus, I got nicked again? I guess I am a little bit rusty. By the way, this song seems to be a remix of her pacifist run song. Or the other way around, I'm not so sure. So, let's do this. There's only like 2 attacks that I'm not very comfortable with. One is the blue and orange circle, and the other one is the debris that she throws at me. Other than that, one of her attacks is mildly doable. lag here. Alright, what's the next attack again? Alright. I need to focus here. Ceres, this fight might take a while, but it's really fun. I don't mind the fun part. It's definitely all these boss fights are fun, Ceres. It's just emotionally damaging to me. Yeah, I'm having quite a bit of lag. I'm missing like 15 frames. Plus, the music is awesome, but I prefer her pacifist one. That one got me. That one got me teary-eyed. Ned, if you have never seen Saroba's pacifist boss rush or boss fight, just do the music. There's like 4 phases, and every one of them is so freaking good. You should go listen to it. It's not that long.
Yeah, I'll definitely have a listen.
Alright, here's this one. God damn it, I'm having a lot of lag here. I played this game off stream and it does not lag. I think it's lagging just because I am actually recording and streaming at the same time, so it's not terrible where it's unplayable, but I'm losing like, it's went from like 60 frames to like down to 30 or 35 frames. I can't tell, but that's what it feels like. Oh shit, come on. Ugh. Alright, here's this one. Damn, this lag! And I can't make it smaller because if I do make it smaller, I'm gonna have a hard time seeing the attacks. And it's not very fun for you guys to watch either, so. Alright, this is the one attack I just cannot. Yeah, I have to get hit by it no matter what. I just don't know how to dodge that attack. Everything else I kind of more or less figured out. Hit before the second phase. Please stop lagging. Alright, here we go. Okay, not too bad. See, that's the attack that I'm really afraid of. Like, I can do it. It's just I don't remember the pattern, and the lag. It's just Okay. Oh, come on. Alright. Heal. Here we go. This attack is for me is unavoidable. Okay. God damn it. I hate this attack. Oh! Okay. Son of a gun! Oh! Oh! Okay, maybe I should heal. Okay, this one's easy. Is there no... Okay, one more. Alright, this is like... I should be able to survive this. Is this it? Nope. Oh! Oh, I can't believe I survived that. She has like 1 or 2 HP left. Alright, and so do I. Alright. Sorry, Soroba. It's a good fight. But it's the end. I hope. Okay. Now that I think about it, she's not as bad as Marlet phase part 1, just because her attack doesn't do as much damage. Her gimmick is just don't touch the edge. That's it. Everything else is actually quite doable. And like Flowey said, she is kind of predictable. Well, those stupid feathers are very hard to predict. Alright, what are your last words, girl? Look. Look at me, coward. The fruits of your labor. Does this make you happy? Not at all, but it was a good fight. Maybe if I were to beg for mercy, make you feel bad about your actions? No. Once you wipe us out, I hope you choke on the dust that will fill the air. Oh, that's cold. In the meantime, go to hell. Ah, I deserve it. Well, what an empty looking place. Let's go murder some locals. This house is now a wreck. Anyone here? Hospital? No? Nothing? Oh, God. How about the saloon? Anyone here? She's here. Hello? I ain't gonna make you a drink if that's what you want. I know what you did. Naive fool. I tried to warn him. And Soroba, she lost to you. You must be feeling really lucky. Well, kind of. I have nothing but hatred running through me, but I know I wouldn't stand a chance. So here I am, cooped up while everyone else. If you aren't going to kill me, let me mourn my family in peace. Starve might have only been a target to you, but he was more of a hero than you'll ever be. Now, get out of my saloon. Can I have a drink? I can't even talk to her anymore. Yep. Oof. Rough. Hey, Rooney, welcome. How's your day going? Silk Song is near. I know. I'm gonna make a video about it. Don't worry.
Garden of Banban is also 3 days away.
Garden of Bonbon. Well, hopefully I can finish this pacifist route, or excuse me, Geno route before that happens.
Earlier when I was... Because the devs announced that Banban was coming out in 3 days today. And earlier I was thinking just how far they've come with the series. Like, think about the first Banban game compared to where the series is now.
Well, the thing is that the story was just gotten so ridiculous that I'm not so sure what to believe anymore. I thought it was just like a magic joyride anymore. So I know that the story is like we go down and what is it, trying to find our kid, and it seems like they experiment with the kids and they're I don't know anymore. I really don't know.
From what I've gathered, essentially it's just this big kindergarten creating these mascots from this clay material using a substance called Javanium to bring them to life.
Yeah, the Givanium. That's right. I remember that. Did I bring justice to Soroba? Yeah, I did. If you can call it that.
Just like the game quality, you know?
Agreed. I mean, in the beginning it did not hook me because it was just a... What is it called? Because the puzzles were using the drones to do it, right? But then it got pretty interesting. There were some genuine good puzzles, and it was kind of fun. So it definitely evolved.
They're actually introducing new mechanics.
Oh, what the hell is this? Take their friendlyless pellets? Okay, I don't know what the hell this does. A bond between you and your best friend. Ah, so this is Flowey's. Okay, let's see if this... Alright. So are we going back to the lab or something like that? Hey, Zoo. Nice, you got through the thing? Yeah, I got through Soroba. I think I should have got through her last time on Saturday, but I was just kind of a bit tired. Two viewers came in and we had an excellent chat about the game and life itself, so I didn't really pay too much attention. I kind of just forgot about it, you know? I was actually like 2, maybe 3 hits away from killing her anyway, so she wasn't as bad as I thought. Alright, this is Starlow's parents' house. This is where he grew up. Oh, that's Starlow and Soroba. Well, this They're together now, I guess. And this is his room. Nothing of use here. Tacky homemade bed. Man, even the descriptions are brutal. Unfinished business. Well, this is the results of my work for going through this route. Do I regret it? Yeah, emotionally yes, but fight-wise, no. It's a great fight. It's got some of the best bosses I've seen. The only thing I had to say is the game is a little bit laggy. Howdy. Right, monsters are one thing, but that fox lady you just killed was a piece of work, huh? If you bested her, Asgore doesn't stand a chance. Now, how do we get in here again? I'm not too sure how to open this door. Oh, shoot. That was easy. Huh, we're gonna turn on Flowey eventually. Obviously. This is not gonna end well for him. Sure, that works. See you up ahead, Clover. Alright, how many monsters do I have to kill in here? I believe there is a boss at the end of this dungeon, which is the robot, right? I wonder how hard he is. Let's see, no need to do any puzzles because, well, it's a Geno route. Howdy. This area seems totally abandoned. Guess there's no more need for fighting. Real shame. No fighting. Generator, huh? There's... Oh, shoot. We basically just force it. Come on, again? Hate to rock your world, but bullets aren't going to be the answer to everything. Would it kill you to think before shooting at your problems? You're not dealing with a regular protagonist here, Flowey. Hey, it's just a pattern I've noticed recently. You've already solved a ton of puzzles on our journey. I was only curious on why your patience has worn so thin. Quit, will ya? Oh, God. You basically just walked past him. Huh. I'm afraid that door is far too thick to shoot down. Looks like you'll have to... Huh? What? Me? You found yourself some nerve, haven't you? Fine. Ah, so he's using flour. There, your exit, my king. Did you forget my warning when you started down this road? I'm in control here. That hasn't and won't change. Got it? Next time you pull a stunt like this, let's just keep moving. All right, he's getting nervous, and so am I. All right, so where do I go here? Right or left? Flowey is strong. I mean, he technically does rule this world. So no monster here, huh? It's just puzzles? Alright, coolant pressure is low. Gee, wonder how that came to be. I think I'm gonna start praying for our safety, you know, in case the facility explodes while we're knee-deep in it. I guess there really is no monster here to kill. A little disappointed, but also kind of glad, you know. Anything in here? Nope. Right, the robot that chases us. I remember now. Axis, that's right, that was his name. Steam works. You love this part. I wonder why, though. I'm not saying this part is bad, but I had other areas that I enjoyed more, like Snowden, where I get to meet all the people. It's unfortunate I killed all, or scared them off. Huh. I like how he doesn't even talk now. Flowey doesn't even talk as much. Wow. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Stats. So we're level 12. We still got a ways to go, though. Because if I remember correctly, how Geno works is that the max level is 20. So we still got at least... Who are we fighting besides the robot before then? Before the final? Because once you get to the final boss, when we get to Sans, you're level 19. And once you beat Sans, then he gets you enough experience, enough love, and you turn to level 20, which is your max level. So, who are we fighting? Well, I know the robot is here. Is he? I don't remember much. Okay, here's the robot that chases us, right? Do we just fight him here, or... Never played this game before? Is it fun? Depends on what you mean by fun, Lemon. And welcome, Seabass. I am doing a Geno round, which is basically I am the monster in this game, and I'm gonna kill everyone. If you are going for a pacifist round, then I'd say it's amazingly... It's well-deserved, emotionally. Alright, ready to protect Vital, Vandal spotted, Teamworks, Eastern Branch, scanning. Human detected. Wait, this is familiar. Addressing memory bank. Memory bank blocked. Well, it matters not. Threat diagnosis. Threat level 10. Yeah. Empathy bypassed. Welcome to the Steamworks, human. Things haven't been going your way, have they? I'm afraid what you are after has expired. Sounds good, Lemon. I'm not so sure because at the beginning of the stream, I killed a very hard boss, and I loved that boss as a character on my pacifist round. But here, just murdering everyone is like, it's a different thing. So people only played this route mainly just purely for the gameplay of boss fights. I can't imagine anyone would play this just for, I enjoy killing everyone. 5 souls are all that way for you if you reach the castle, but I'm guessing you pieced that together already. Is interesting. Humans and monsters, while different, do share one thing: a hunger for the soul of the other. I suppose that is no different here. My usual protocol calls for mere apprehension, but your threat level permits me to initiate an attack. Stand down, human. It will all be over soon. Oh boy. This is a big mistake. Oh boy. Technically, he did attack us first. Damage critical. It's the threat. Threat level 999999. Better get out of here. I remember now. The others. I must evacuate. Oh shoot, we're gonna actually shoot him in the back. We almost shot him in the back. And by the way, doesn't look like we're gonna have any random encounters here just because we killed everyone. Yeah. Even little flower is afraid of us now. No talking. And this is too... Oh, speaking of which, never mind. We do have one. All right, we got the robots here. Okay, we're gonna have to kill them all. Oh, I see. Is the clanker good or bad? I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Ken. Floor is lava, traveler. I'm sorry to say I failed the game score time ago. However, you do not have to. I will ferry you across the lake. Hold on. Alright, before I go any further, this route requires me to kill every single enemy that I encounter, so I cannot leave here without killing every single one of them. Okay, so this is one. Oh, Jesus. Whoa there! This is actually kind of hard to dodge. But they do so little damage. I don't have to worry about it. By the way, Lemon, this is basically the gameplay. It's basically RPG style, but you're supposed to dodge these attacks. It's kind of like a mini game inside a game, you know? Normally, when I stream, I don't like to show people grinding random encounters, but this is the way that this route is supposed to be played. Oh, there we go. That was quick. Alright. Not really worth the trouble. Yeah, I'm just killing for fun. B, hello, welcome. How are you? Got a lot of people watching me today for playing Undertale Yellow. Maybe you guys want me to get my ass kicked by a final boss or something. I honestly don't know where to go. Rubber ducky. Okay, how about left? I know, I'm glad. By the way, if you want to talk a little bit more, I am in Discord, so it's open VC if you guys want to chat. Thanks, Lemon. I stream every day, Monday through Saturday, every single day at 7 p.m. Central Time, so I more or less just hang out. And I play the games that a lot of people recommend, and I'm falling in love with a lot of indie games. Tick tock, tick tock. Current time is 6:26 Monday morning. Huh. You may have noticed the apple trees outside booming steamworks are blooming. That means spring is upon us. This time of year, my creator recommends a picnic by the river, just south of here. Thanks. Very good indeed, very good. Alright, where do I go from here? Again, I played this game twice, but I'm a little bit... where do I go? On my last stream, by the way, I just couldn't get through the boss. You should play Cuphead. Fun, it'll make you crash out. Yeah. That's actually one of the recommendations a lot of people asked me to do. I actually just finished Hollow Knight and Ori and the Blind Forest. And Ori and Will of the Wisp. Basically all of Ori. It's funny you asked me that, because you're not the first one. So where do I go from here? That's not it. If there's games I'm bad at, shooters, so the fact that you're asking me for a Cuphead is like a double whammy for me. Oh, speaking of which, I also finished Celeste. Well, not really finished, but at least the main game. There's like extra stuff, extra challenges, and I just I just say, you know what? I think I'll pass just because of how hard it was. Where do I go?
Also, to be fair, Cuphead isn't really a traditional shooter. Because when I hear shooter, I usually think of a first-person, usually a multiplayer game.
It's a rail shooter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know that many e-games? Same with me, because it's Five Nights at Freddy's, Undertale, Ori, Hollow Knight, Celeste, and of course, God damn it, where do I go? Oh, here we go, okay, got it. This project, while exciting, may be quite the undertaking. Okay. Furthermore, meeting was conducted at the factory. I'm happy to report that everyone is on board. There already are many great robots ideas floating about. Cooking, cleaning, great creation, the motivation is through the roof. Though one engineer suggests we take this further with a protection bot. I am quite unsure about that proposition, but you have the final say. In any case, we will see this completed. Oh, Professor Z. Okay. And of course, you got Poppy Playtime and all the other ones. Geometry Dash. I have not finished. I have not played it. You're like one of the 2 or 3 people who asked me to play that, so maybe I'll give that a shot. Although when it comes to games, I want more story-driven games. Oh my god! Come on, really? Hey. Alright, there we go. Ultra Kill would be a good one. Yep, that's actually on my wish list, just because I'm only waiting for it to go on sale. Actually, you should play Undertale Yellow, to be honest. I am playing it right now. I played through Neutral, which is the first time I played it. I thought it was pretty good. Then I played through Pacific, which I thought was excellent. And now I'm playing Geno, which I say is really, really freaking hard. It's really hard. But it's fair. Like, fair hard. Okay. Let's see. And that's where we need to go. I wonder how the boss, how hard he's gonna be for this level. What is his name again? Axel, something like that. All right, we go here, and up here, I believe, right? No. Jesus Christ. Nope. This is an interesting area, but then again, there's no other enemies here. Well, not that many, so it's kind of like... Again, the highlights of Geno Route is always the bosses, never the regular fights, you know. Alright, let's see if there are any enemies here. No, it can't be. Wait, what? Did I do something wrong? Am I missing something? Huh. If I watch any anime? Of course I do. Granted, I'm an old school guy. I haven't seen much of new animes like Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm more of an 80s, 90s kind of anime guy, so I'm sure you heard of these: Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, Big O. I even go back as far as Zoids, Gundam Wing, Hey, Rudy. No, you didn't miss much. I'm just kind of screwing around, like wondering where I'm supposed to go.
Also, Nutmeg. Another
What's up?
game. Another game I recommend is this really good indie horror game called Imaginary Friend Asylum. It's $14.99 on Steam. It's
Put it
really
on the
well done.
Discord. All right. I put it on the Discord.
Also warning, it's also a very dark game, as you expect.
Well, we're gonna be playing a very dark game, mid-September, and that's called Silent Hill F. That's my first Silent Hill game, so I expect to have a psychotic breakdown for that one. I mean, don't get me wrong, a mascot horror game is great, but they technically have to be a little bit PG, you know? That's why I can handle Five Nights at Freddy's or Poppies. It can get dark, obviously, but there's a level of like but compare that to say Bloodborne, those things like human sacrifices, like on a massive scale, the twisted rituals, whatever. It's a little bit more. That can make me lose my mind. But that's why I love horror, mascot horror.
Yeah, of course. But even still, some mascot horror games, like I said, do get a bit more on the dark side, which I really do like, especially with Poppy and FNAF.
Absolutely. Oh, this is a different because in the original Neutral and Pacifist, we are literally running away from him, and in this one, we are chasing him. Get your ass back here, Axis. I gotta do security breach. It's not very scary and combines many forms of game style. I played through that game already. I played through that when I was starting to stream, and I've beaten every single Five Nights at Freddy's except for Pizzeria Simulator and the new one, which is Secrets of the Mimic. And the only reason I haven't played Secrets of the Mimic is because I am waiting for the VR version to come up. I think it's unfair for the developer to say that, or rather Steel Wool to... I believe they market it as a VR game, so I expect to be in VR. Yet they did a 180 on us and say, no, this is the, what is it, flat 2D first. So I was kind of a little bit pissed off about that. So when they, because I honestly believe that horror games, any horror games in VR makes it at least twice as scary. I'm not so sure about the gameplay because I don't know it. But I want that experience, and I don't want to ruin my experience by playing the 2D, quote-unquote, inferior version before playing the 3D one.
I think that Secret of the Mimic, out of all the FNAF games, I think would work the best in VR. Which, I mean, makes a lot of sense. It was originally made to release in it.
Well, Ned here is like a big proponent for Secrets of the Mimic. He's saying it's probably the best one of the best at least. And Security Breach, well, it became a rage game for me because it's so frustrating with all the bugs and weird design. But it had its charm, so my feelings on it is mixed. As in, some parts I really like, some parts are just very awkward and weird. But it seems like that's the general consensus. It's like it's not a feature, it's not a bug, it's a feature kind of thing, so.
At least Steel Wool, like, after Security Breach has gotten better with their games. Like, Security Breach was a disaster. Like, again, I didn't think it was could have been better, and it definitely went through development hell. Absolutely.
It's different from all the FNAF games I played. Free roaming, and then the mall, and all these extra, redesign of all of the characters. So to this day, I still don't understand like the story of it. Like, where did Gregory come from? So it might as well be a different universe, Zupa saying they said VR mode is coming down the line. but it's very disappointing it didn't come with VR. Agreed. That's why I said I don't believe in pre-ordering games. At best now, I would just wishlist it on my Steam account. But the only game that I would probably pre-order, buy in advance, is probably maybe GTA 6, because that's the only game I can see justifiable. Even Silksong, that's coming out in 2 weeks, I will not pre-order or anything. I will just play it blind. By the way, I don't know anything about that game, and don't spoil anything on it. I did not watch any trailers. I did not watch any gameplay. I'm just going on it completely blind. So, because I think it makes the game so much better.
Yeah, almost there's not really that much, you know, like, again, even the story was out of whack with, like, the miscommunication. Like, the only things that we really know or have been theorized about is that Security Breach takes place in 2035 or somewhere around that ballpark.
Right.
And that the mimic, and there's two mimics, one being the physical endoskeleton and the other being the AI, which we see in both Help Wanted games in the form of Glitch Trap. The mimic has basically infected the Pizzaplex and all of the, and most of the animatronics inside.
Alright, hold on. Let me get through this fight, and then I'll talk, and I'll read the chat. I'll see you guys. I don't want to leave you guys hanging, but... Man, this slippery floor thing is kind of annoying. This one's kind of easy. Pretty easy. Alright. Lemon is asking, do I take streaming as a hobby or make it a living? Hell no, I do not take it as a living. I will never try to become a professional streamer. Ever. I'm 34 years old, so I have a job. I'm in real estate. So I can make my own money in my own way, in the real world. Not that I look down on streamers, it's just that I do not want to live the life of where, like a lot of big streamer, where they have to stream 6, 8, 12 hours a day. It's not healthy for me. At least not to the point where if you saw some of those streamers even say that I feel like I need to go outside to unwind. As in they live in the virtual online world and just go out to get some fresh air. I do not want to do that. I like streaming as a hobby, so this is why I ask every one of my viewers to, there's no need to donate to me. I can make my own money, and I'm only waiting on games for a discount because that's just who I am. So don't worry about it. The fact that I'm streaming is purely for fun, and I do find it fun, and I find it really fun because I get to, you know, show some games and chat with people. And if this is like, for example, if this game is your favorite, I would love to hear about it. Hydrate? Yeah, of course.
Another thing I'm happy with, like, I'm also happy that that Steelwool and Scott are also, like, getting the story more on track. Because if you remember in Security Breach, they brought Springtrap back, which was a result of the miscommunication, so they fixed that and replaced him with the Mimic, which I'm pretty certain was intended to be the case. But then stuff happened.
Agreed. Lemon is saying Unk making more bag than you. Not really. Real estate is not exactly in a good place right now, but I just don't have debt. I don't have student loans. I don't have a car payment. I paid it all off. And I choose my living frugally. I cook most of my food, so I don't really go out to eat unless it's necessary, unless it's really good. Other than that, I just enjoy life as it is, you know? Let's see. What was I going to say? All right, can I be real with you now? Flowey says. I'm gonna be real with you. I get it. Stomping around full of anger, boredom, laying waste to everything in your path. We all have hobbies. Dude, this is so messed up when Flowey's trying to talk sense into you. But come on, how is this forwarding your cause? These aren't monsters. As far as I'm concerned, they're barely even conscious. We don't even have time for this little joyride of yours. In my opinion, of course. Uh-oh. Fine, we can talk later, I guess. Yeah, we are so gone. We are so far gone. Okay. Do we get any sort of... Okay. Scanning customer. Tempting shutdown. We can take. Okay, we got more of this stuff. I guess I cannot take it. Okay, I guess that's it. That's why. All right, I'm guessing this is where we fight him. Mail? Nobody came. Yeah, stay away from me, whale. The whale mail. I'm not worth it. You don't want to be in my way. This clover has gone off the rail. Oh god, we got more. You could say one inspirational quote for the whole world. What would that be? One inspirational quote. Hold on, let me. This one's easy. Inspirational quote. I don't know about inspiration. I would say the best advice I've ever gotten was, it could be something as cheesy as believing in yourself, but I would say more or less, it's understanding yourself. Because if you understand yourself, then you know what you want and what you need, and how to improve. And if you understand yourself, you know what your strengths and weaknesses are. Early on, I understood that I did not like physics and whatchamacallit. What was it? Physics, chemistry was my absolute crutches. But I did not know that I was actually good at socializing. In other words, sales. And that's only after I got into real estate. So you never know.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Solus. It's been a while. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same. I was only gone for 4 weeks and I was kicked out because of medical reasons. So.
Medical reasons? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So they took an X-ray of my foot because I was having foot issues and I wasn't sure what was happening. Turns out I have an extra bone in each of my feet, so
I see.
yeah, I'm not allowed to. I got ELS because, yeah, this is just not allowed.
I'm sorry, man.
So.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's all good. It's whatever. Life throws you.
Well, believe me, I
It's all
didn't. They kicked me out for the same reason too. If you didn't know, I have a foot issue.
Yeah.
No cost too great. Rooney, we're not doing that, okay? We're not doing that. We're not quoting the Pale King, okay? That's terrible.
But yeah, I just popped in to say hi because it's been a while.
Yeah.
I did have to go, but just hey, how you doing?
We're doing good. Glad to have you back. Hopefully you can tune in soon. More often.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll be here.
Alright, see ya. You guys have a good one.
Thanks.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, right. We have 2 robots. That's right. We got this one, and then Axis. Got it. Sorry, but I'm running low on witty comments at this point. Oh, good. All right. I remember this boss giving me so much trouble. Stay put, okay? You're safe. Not when I'm around. Oh crap. Oops. Sorry. Well, I did step on all the flowers, I guess. That makes sense. Alright. Have I killed everyone? I think so. Should I go back and check? I gotta step on all these flowers. Again, I'm not trying to enjoy killing everyone. It's just the fact that I need to make sure. Otherwise, if I miss just one enemy, then this whole this Geno route is cooked. There's no point. So, let me go back, see if there's anyone. I think this is the area, right? Okay. No mind to feel empathy. Yo, you know what? You got me too excited for. Oh, there's one. Ah, okay. There you go. This is why I came back. As I said, like. Man, these guys do so little damage, it doesn't even matter anymore, does it? Oops. I can't believe I let that hit me. Okay, that's it. I am done with all the areas. By the way, I got advice for you guys. If you guys ever want to do streaming or want to become a streamer, I can't tell you what to do with your life, of course. If you want to become like the next Kai Cenat or whatever, go ahead. It's just that you, if the fact that I am a pretty decent streamer has nothing to do with my skill as a video gamer. I think I'm just average. But, like I said, I was in sales, and sales helped me with stream because I don't feel any awkward talking to anybody, even online. And I don't get my feelings hurt from a mean comment or whatever. So, what I was gonna say is that, does that translate to the real world? I'm not so sure. But the skill from sales transfer into streaming, then yes. You're not never gonna stream? That's fair enough. If not streaming, I would say at least maybe, but making videos is also quite fun. Oh god, we got this stupid VHS. I remember this thing.
I definitely thought about streaming. Nothing concrete, though. Still just a thought.
It's fine. By the way, streaming doesn't mean that you have to play games, and streaming doesn't mean that you have to show your face, though. But if you don't, then it's gonna be extra hard because you better have a pretty seductive voice.
I think if I ever were to stream, I would definitely do very horror-focused things like horror art, games, and video reactions to like analog horror stuff.
Lemon is saying you might stream because you want to be a YouTube animator or gamer as your dream job. Good luck to you. It's not going to be easy though. So, just gotta work hard, be consistent, and then you gotta be able to self-critique. I guess I'd say that's probably the hardest part.
That's so funny, like yesterday I had to get and learn a bit about OBS for a project I'm working on with a friend, or helping a friend with.
Good luck to you, Ned.
So if I
Zupa
ever-
saying become a big YouTuber is like a 1 in a million type thing. There's only so many things you could do before they get old. I agree. It's like saying if you love games and you want to become a game developer. Two different things. You know, it's two different things. Oh yeah. Alright. We gotta clear this area. Alright, we're done. Like Kazuna, I'm pretty sure dude gets told what to do now. You gotta understand, once you get that big, I don't blame them, because you can say that they're less authentic, but more or less it's just because they rely on sponsors. Like if a brand wants you to sponsor their product or service, they don't want you to do some really dumb crap on the internet, right? Even if it's like meant as a joke. And so people become more of like one of those corporate mascots, and people don't get attached as much. And eventually, believe it or not, no matter who you are, think of Hollywood. YouTube is like Hollywood on steroids, because the content, most of it is free, and people's cravings are insatiable. And what you do this year could not work, doesn't get any views, and then the next year only to get hundreds of millions of views. But then after like a couple years later, if you stick to the same formula, you either get burnt out or people are going to get bored. That's just how it is. So, I mean, when I grew up, the biggest one were obviously PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Smosh Games, and all those other guys. But now, as big as those guys are, they either retired, PewDiePie, or not as relevant. Even though they still get views, they're not as relevant as before, if you get what I mean. And that's fine. You're right, depending on what community you raise and how you present yourself, be, and how you want to be. Yeah, look, the thing is that everyone can watch whoever they want, but I don't know too many adults, even around my age, and I'm 34, that watches Kai and Speed. Granted, my mom knows Speed because he went to China, and he was all over the news. My mom's Chinese, and she watches a lot of Asian news, so they call him, I forgot the nickname, but they call him like a guy with a lot of energy. So, yeah. So my mom knows him through that. Other than that, you gotta realize everyone has to grow up. I mean, if you enjoy something now, are you gonna enjoy it later? Take anime for example. If I watched Dragon Ball Z as a 34-year-old compared to when I was 12 or 10, will it have the same effect? Probably not. Same thing with all the other shows you guys watched, you know.
Never really paid that much attention to streamers like Kai or Speed. I just never really got into them. Because again, I don't really partake in that many huge streamers. Like,
That's
at
fine.
least...
Yep.
And, yeah. Because, again, to me, it's all about the interaction. And if the streamer is entertaining enough, and they have content I'm interested in, then I'll just check out their videos if they post any.
Agreed. And Rooney is saying, so aim to do what you feel like doing instead of just become a big shot. That's not what I'm saying either, Rooney. It's the fact that if you're gonna do streaming or even video editing, YouTube, whatever, it's great. But the odds of you making it big as a streamer or YouTuber are so low, and even if you do make it, it eventually burns out. It's not a sustainable career path. But instead, I would say that use streaming and YouTube to develop your own skill, video editing, directing, script writing, art, and even sales, as in what I'm doing right now, to interact with people so you can translate the skill that you learn here into the real world. Because I can promise you, let's say if you're good at video editing, like you can make a good script or you can make a good shorts. Guess what? I promise you, like, some of these companies would love to be able to like pay you X amount of money to make an ad for them. Because YouTube and streaming is just, in my opinion, a broadcasting thing, kind of like TV, internet, you know. So it's a way of marketing yourself. And if you know how to market yourself, or you have a skill that is able to translate to marketing, that's a skill that the real world needs. Because no matter what business you're in, everyone needs sales. Well, unless you're in like the drug business, I guess. Probably not. So. This was novel back in like Snowden, but now what? I don't know. Aren't you bored? Right. Man, it's been a while since I've seen anyone here. Ah, there's more. Okay. Easy. Alright, sorry, Mr. Televis. Alright, gotta clear this area now. The justice theme is back. Can you call this justice? This is just a massacre. I'm not even letting the robots live, to the point where even Flowey is like, yo, are you serious?
Kind of funny, because he was a menace in the official Undertale.
Is that right? No worries, Lemon. And you guys never had to apologize for leaving. I mean, I'm here every day, and I'm happy to just people come up to me in chat, whether it's in voice or in text. So I don't understand why people. I never got the idea of why people like apologize for leaving or like missing my stream, dude.
It is, for some reason, very common in streams, I notice.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna gaslight you guys into, well, you left, so now you gotta donate or subscribe to me.
There are definitely streamers that will do that, though. But not here.
Yeah. By the way, I decided to never monetize my stream just because I'd be a hypocrite, you know. All right, this area is done. Again, the Geno route for this game is a lot easier to... Oh, well, just when I thought I was done. Suesborg is ready to put culinary skills to the test. No, he doesn't stand a chance. Dinner is ready soon. Okay. And that's it. Was that supposed to be a mini boss here? Because that was weird. Alright. I guess that's it. Nope. We're done with this area. Great. Bro was not cooking. I don't know what the hell he's cooking. If you can get money on your laptop, dropping $10 if you can. Don't need to worry about it. But thanks if you do. This door is sealed, so leave us alone. Please. I know why you are here, but I can explain. Brute force won't solve anything. Try all you like, but the steam works. All of us, we are survivors. He's gone. So what's the plan now? The store is beyond my abilities, so don't look at me. I already checked it. The factory wing, right? Yeah, place has more locks than a hair salon. It's called humor. Don't suppose you've heard of it. Jeez, and I thought I was soulless. Okay, let's see. Well, there's a lot of junk lying around. I know you're on a strict shoot, don't think regimen, but for once you're gonna have to get creative. Shocking, distressing even, I know, but I've seen you work your brain there before, so give it a shot. All right, gotta go. All right, what do I do here again? H-E-H? I remember doing this puzzle, but I don't remember what I did. Is it here? No, I don't think so. You're supposed to combine some of these things, right? Okay. You don't even want to use your hands? Really, Clover? Okay. What do I do here again? Reading, ketchup, verdict, rejection message, power low. Okay, is this mustard then? Of course, rejected. So we just gotta find the right thing to throw in there, huh? One of these? I forgot. AT? Okay, rejection. H is hydrogen, isn't it? Told you I'm not good at these things. Yeah. Exception message. Compound 1 present. Compound 2 missing. Hydrogen. So we make a bomb. So this? Whatever the hell this is. Helium? Yep. Rejected. Okay, what is this? Phosphorus? What is this? Titanium. Nope. Has to be chemical. Okay, it's not this. Lemon is saying, will you play certain games on one device, or are you going to use multiple different gaming platforms? I have a PlayStation 5, I have Steam, obviously, and I have a Switch 1. It really just depends on the game. I would say that most of the games I'm going to play is going to be on Steam, just because I think it's a better deal, higher frame rate, better graphics. In fact, I said this to everyone already, that I kind of regret buying my my PlayStation 5 because the only games I played on it is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and eventually that came to Steam with a discount. So after finding the joy, like all these indie games, I'd rather play it on the Steam because there's less censorship, and there's more of it. Because you got to go through the censorship of Sony bullshit, you know, hoop. Same thing with Xbox. I haven't bought an Xbox since the 360. And then with the Switch, I have no intention of getting a Switch 2. I thought it was going to be good, but after, you know, after seeing what happened and with the games that it has, then it's not worth it. There's no new Smash. There's no, and Mario Kart World is not worth it. That's not it. What is this? So grab anything you can and toss it in. Have fun. Okay. What's the other one? Is it this? Again, I started playing purely on the PlayStation 5, but then when I got myself a computer, saved up to get myself a nice computer, then I realized I didn't need my my PlayStation anymore. Ah, okay, got it. That's a gold bar, so probably not that one. Chlorine. Yep, that's it, the one. When you get 10,000 subs, you can start making double income and you would be making bank. I don't know. I mean, with how real estate is right now, streaming actually helps me de-stress because it gives me someone to talk about. Where like if I didn't stream today, then oops. All right, come on. All right, keep missing because of the frame. Oh, come on. I'm missing this because of the frame. This is so embarrassing. Alright. There we go. Failing at maze, yeah. I told you, I'm not the best when it comes to gaming. I'm better at some games. If you're curious about games I'm actually pretty good at, action, hack, and slash. This is why Hollow Knight was actually so good for me. Even though it is a platforming game. Not enough space, my ass. Come on, really? I don't know what the hell the patch does, so whatever. Well done. That stuff might just melt the lock. Make sure to be extra careful when handling it, of course. Hydrochloric acid. There we go. Now the thing about this is probably going to be terrifying from the flower's perspective, because before this, he was just resetting it over and over again so you can free the human souls for him. But you kept, yeah, suddenly you kept on the go on a mass genocide. Pretty much. I would be afraid too, because it's basically you created a monster. Right now he barely talks to you because he's afraid. Which I can't blame him. Alright, anyone here? Any robots in here? Yes, okay. Sorry, sorry, Mr. Television Dude. Okay, I get it. Basically, reboot just means it's the same attacks. Alright. Sad, yet also a little, like, quite disturbing too. Alright. No cost too great. But at the very least, the king was trying to save his kingdom. Here, I mean, do we really need to kill everyone to save the human souls? Not at all. I like how feeble these robots feel. I mean, they're barely doing any damage. But, hey, this is a mess. This is a genocide run. I can't miss anyone. There we go. There you go. When it says nobody came, that means we are done with the entire level. Nobody came, yep. Okay. We don't do anything here? There better be a save point somewhere. Well, not that it matters. I mean, there we go. Okay, we've had our fun in this place, but seriously, this was a big waste of time for both of us. Don't you agree? You proved you could best Asgore a long time ago. All this, it's excessive, you know? So let's just stroll up to the castle now. No more necessary battles. Save your enemy for the fight that matters, okay? Trust me on this, buddy. We're still at level 12. Those guys barely give us any experience. I didn't. No, now that you mention it, I didn't. No leveling up at all. Alright, so this is where we fight Axis then. How are you gonna be? I did all I could. I was only able to save a few, but now I know you will leave this place unsatisfied. Did you? The same fate they met may await me, but I will no longer run from you. That cannon of death you wield is strong. But as you can see, I have drawn a weapon of my own. A trash bin tip? Now, as the kids say, come at me. Okay. Zero. Okay. He's stronger than Soroba, but his attacks are not that good. Okay. Toughen. I know what Toughen probably raises my defense. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, he's no joke. This piece of junk did you in? Thought you were better than that. Alright. Alright, let's see. Can't damage him, so I can't really pump enough. Right. Am I just gonna stall here? Hey, what? Holy fudge! I need to see all of his attacks then. Clearly, I can't damage him. He does a lot of damage. Destroy the clanker. I'm trying. Just gotta keep on hitting. None of it does damage anyway. guys. All this. God damn, I hate these balls. See ya, Lemon. I don't know if I can beat this guy tonight. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. How am I supposed to dodge that? How the hell am I supposed to dodge those bombs? Damn it. One is auto take keep going. I'm gonna get through this. I need to see as much of his attack as possible. This one is the hardest. I have no idea what the hell do I do? What the hell do I do on those? You gotta be kidding me. Still can't damn it. What is this? Okay. What? What? God, this guy's no joke. Ugh. Serious? Are you serious? Oh. I think this is like a Sans battle. You basically just have to hold your stance. Ooh, maybe I should equip the glass ammo, because I can get some heal back. Cannot get any heals back. What the hell is this? I don't understand that attack. Son of a bitch. What the fuck? Those bombs! Yeah, I remember what love stood for. Level of violence, experienced, right? Those bombs are annoying. I don't understand the bomb ones. Keep that in mind for this fight. What does that mean? Well, am I supposed to love him, taunt? His time is up. He's a robot, he doesn't understand it. Muffin? I don't get this. I don't get those bombs. How do I dodge those bombs? They home in on you. Oh, wait. So, you let them come to you, but you have to be in the diagonal. Okay, let me try that again. Let me try that again then. What the f- I thought they explode right when I get close to them, but what the fuck? God. You son of a... That's a cool attack, but man. What the fuck? Should have tell with his bot a long time ago. That's true. Maybe there is a way. Is there something else I need or can do? Otherwise, I'm stuck here. I need to get more items, though. Like, I know I have more stuff. Like, I don't need this. Safety jacket. Okay. Fancy holster. Nope, that's the better one, so... Again, I don't mind it, it's just that I kind of need more items. Like, glass ammo is... It's kind of useless for that fight because I can't heal. Silver ammo is basically useless. In other words, I don't need the jacket anymore. Why can't I... Alright, how about the other way then? Unresponsive. I think that's where we get to the hotline and then finally move on. But I'm stuck here. And it's those bombs and those homing attracting balls that I actually do not know how to dodge. And what makes it worse is the fact that those blue lines like force you to stay still. So there's got to be a pattern to all that, which I unfortunately don't really understand. Might have to practice off stream for it. Shit. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all I got for this fight in terms of healing. I don't have anywhere else. Oh well. Short stream, but I don't want you guys to see me dying over and over again. This is a boss I'm gonna have to practice though. Get good, yeah. That's why I'm trying. I was like, yeah, this is not something I can just brute force my way through. I'm gonna need practice on this one. So, just like this one, just like with Soroba, I'm gonna have to practice with her off stream, and I don't want to bore you guys with all the death over and over again. And this one might take me about 2 or 3 hours to try and figure out. So, all right, guys, I'll be back tomorrow to try and get through this part and see if I can get to the final boss tomorrow. There might be one more because we're only level 12. So once we get through Axis, we're level 13. So there's probably one more, but I don't know who. Is it Marlet? Oh, maybe it's Martlet, and then afterwards we fight Asgore at level 19. That's it. Okay. Maybe that's the case. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you guys have a great night, and see you tomorrow. Bye.
YouTube.